Hello, everyone. Hope you are well on this Friday evening. Well, the United States Air Force apparently shot down a UFO earlier today. I'm going to cover that, and there's also some new information that has come out in the last few hours because this actually took place earlier this afternoon. I will get into that. I will also share a really awesome verse from the book of Matthew. So stay tuned for that. But first, I saw a story, it was a little short, little blurb about, this was interesting. Bill Gates, I know you know that name, said that this new AI-based thing, Chat GPT, you've probably heard about it, but he's all excited about it. He's so ecstatic, he said, this is as significant as the invention of the internet. It will change the world. Now he's referring to, again, this artificial intelligence chatbot, which they say is extremely advanced and can just do all kinds of things. We will see if it's that significant. The fact that he's excited about something makes me take pause and be suspicious about it, to tell you the truth. Should we really care what he thinks, actually? We really shouldn't. Is he that relevant for real? And, these guys like him, do they think they're going to live forever? I think they really do. I think they really think that they're that special. They're so special that they're just going to live forever. I think that's their goal. They're going to fail. And they need to get their stuff straight. You know what I mean? They need to get their stuff straight. All right, enough of that. The United States military shot down a UFO. By definition, it is a UFO. At least that's what they're saying. They cannot identify it, or they don't know where it's from or its origins. It was flying over. The story that I read said that they were monitoring it yesterday. This is Friday. And Biden gave the order to shoot it down today, earlier, as it was about to get over Alaska. So yes, again, it engaged and shot down an unidentified object about the size of a car. It was flying along at 40,000 feet, and it didn't say how fast, but they said that the altitude posed a threat, that this was flying. It posed a threat to other aircraft in the air, that could be flying through the area. What else was it a threat to? Is my question. We hope we get more information, more detailed information. I'm going to give you a little bit more here in a minute, but it was shot down by an F-22, which is the same type of jet that shot down the Chinese balloon from last week. Now, a story I read earlier said that this one is about the size of a car, and it's suspected to be another China balloon type of aerial vehicle, just much smaller, obviously. What is China preparing to do here? What are they up to? They're very busy, aren't they? There was some news out earlier that there's a whole fleet of these big Chinese balloons, like you saw last week, that are flying over 5 continents. Yeah. What are they up to? For real. And what do we don't know? That's just, just curious. But okay, so I read another article a while ago, had a little more information, and the military is saying that they, as far as this one they shot down today, smaller one, it says, we do not know where it came from, not yet. The recovery effort is ongoing. That when they shot it down, it went down in the Arctic Ocean, right off the coast of Alaska, in the frozen waters there. So is in territorial waters of Alaska. Of course, people are questioning Biden. Understandably, saying, why did we wait so long? You took this one out before it hit the coast, right as it hit the coast of Alaska. Why did we wait so long to shoot the one down from last week, the bigger balloon? Good question. Not that we'll get an answer. Now, the pilot of the F-22, they're saying, or one of the pilots that saw this one today, said that this one had a cylindrical shape, like a cylinder, I guess. Cylindrical shape, and no observable surveillance equipment was attached. So no payload that they could see. But they said they did determine that it was unmanned. Quote unquote, we're not classifying it as a balloon, at least right now. That's interesting too. But a cylinder shape. That's also been used to describe other UFOs over the years. Just saying. Now I'm really curious. It didn't give really any other detailed information. I hope we find out more. It said experts, a kind of related story. It said experts, again, have noticed that that the Chinese are flying these big balloons everywhere now. I mean, not everywhere, but I mean over mostly Western countries, NATO countries, trying to collect intelligence. Also, did you hear about this? The green laser beams shooting down over Hawaii. This apparently happened last month. And they determined that they're saying at least that it's a Chinese satellite, that it was shooting down these lasers. I saw a picture of it. It looks like the Matrix or something. I mean, it's pretty wild. But they determined that they're lasers shooting down towards the Hawaii from the satellite. Now, what in the world heck is that? Somebody knows. Related story, well, sort of related. Air Force Global Strike Command launched an unarmed Minuteman III intercontinental ballistic missile. The story came out today. I don't know if it happened today or yesterday, quote unquote, to showcase the readiness of United States nuclear forces. So we got things going on here, folks. I mean, we need to kind of keep an eye on. I mean, things are happening on both sides, all sides. It clearly looks like China is preparing for something big. They are really coordinating a lot of stuff. I mean, maybe this is something they've been doing for a while, but wow, I heard something earlier too that they're also doing like a draft. I thought they already had a draft in their country to raise even a bigger army. Okay. Okay. But yeah, this caught my attention about the United States launching an unarmed Minuteman III intercontinental, but I guess to show, hey, our nukes still work, we can still launch. I guess is the thing there, but to showcase the readiness, we need to look at our readiness. Now just as they are showcasing, the militaries are showcasing their readiness, well, we really need to double down on our readiness in all phases. Take a really honest look at your readiness. Preps, not just things, but not just things that you have like food, water, but even skills or what do you need to improve on? What do you need to improve a defensive measure or skill? You know what I mean? Are there more relationships, that you need to develop in the community to prepare? Think about these kind of things. Think a little bit out of the box. What can who can you, is there somebody close that you trust that you can kind of bring into your group, and talk to about this stuff? I know you have to be careful about that. That's just something I've been thinking about. But yeah, look at your readiness all the way around, 360, okay? From your home to your vehicles, your mobility could be important. Your defense, okay? All right, I have a verse I will share that is really good. Share your thoughts on all this stuff. It's pretty wild. I know. Wild times we are in. The book of Matthew, chapter 25, verse 40 says, "The king will reply, 'Truly I tell you, whatever you did for one of the least of these brothers and sisters of mine, you did for me.'" Now, doesn't mean you have to take somebody in and shelter them forever. Okay, is there an opportunity that you can do something for somebody, even if it's kind of spur of the moment, or if it's something you've been thinking about to help somebody out? It doesn't have to be a big thing. It can be a small gesture. Do you have an opportunity to feed somebody, even just one meal? Bottle of water. I keep extra bottled waters in my car, winter, summer, it doesn't matter. Of course, in my work, I'm driving around a lot, and I usually have an opportunity to give it out, and people usually take it. And so I try to find somebody that looks like they really need it. You know what I mean? And that's usually not too hard to do these days, sadly. Food, clothes, somebody, donate clothing. It can be something like that. Donate food to the food pantries or your church. Let somebody in traffic. When you're sitting in traffic, let somebody in. It doesn't take that much extra time. Lend a hand to somebody that needs a little help. Smile, even something small. Smile, speak. It's like civility is so different now than it was even just a few years ago. It's like people don't smile or speak or nod, when you're walking somewhere inside or outside of a store. It's like non-existent. And I've tried, you try it sometimes and people are just like, they have blood in the eye and they're just, just have this serious look. I know things are weird, but anyway, just things that are on my mind. Share your thoughts again. Let's be safe. Keep stacking. God bless you. I'll see you soon.